Welcome back, everybody. I'm Josiwe, and this is another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. Let's go ahead and resume our game here with our level 27 Witch Doctor, Rattle.
It is good to fight with you again.
Now, when last we left Rattle... Oh, wait a minute.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
Great. Perhaps, Tyrael. In any case, when last we left her, she'd rallied the soldiers here in Bastion's Keep and managed to raise the catapults, only to discover that Azmodan's forces had breached the depths. So pretty soon we're going to have to go down there and deal with that situation. But first, let's see what our various companions have to say to us. First of all, let's see what our Templar, Cormac, has to say. And I should probably upgrade his equipment, actually, but I'll try and keep that in mind.
Binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn whether...
There is no joy in your discovery. Why?
I would keep a page hidden. It... for the crime. I've already found my own... more.
So he's found a little bit more out about, you know, his order and how he's going to find his memories. Let's see what Lyndon has to say. The Thief's Secret.
Tell me more of your brother. Tell me the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild bank.
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
And you feel responsible.
I don't know what I feel anymore.
Okay. And you, Enchantress? The first memories.
Do you recall more now?
Yes, faintly. My sisters and I were once mere servants in the house of a great Vizera lord.
Did he teach you magic?
No. I began reading his spell books out of curiosity and teaching magic to my sisters. Tricks, really. It was amusing for a time, but then I learned that he had begun to summon demons.
Demons?
What was your Vizera master's fate?
My sisters and I waited until all of his associates had gathered to summon a greater demon. We slew them all to the last man. But they uttered curses upon us with their dying breaths. My sisters and I, we fell. Our deaths seemed certain. When I woke, the dark figure of the Prophet was staring down at me. That is how I met
That's right,
him.
she's mentioned the Prophet before as the one who sent her forward in time to this age. Okay, so I think that's... Oh, it looks like Tyrael might have something to say. Let's see what he's got. Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. The thrill of battle.
I am once again filled with the thrill of battle. It has been too long since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells. I remember countless battles within the heart of Pandemonium, as my brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hells.
These spirits do not know of these places, or these battles.
Your spirits are unaware of some glorious battles there.
That's interesting.
We waged our eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if its end is in sight.
I wonder if we can trust the spirits, because apparently our character, Rattle, is the Witch Doctor, is a Nephilim, and is thousands of years old, but she doesn't seem to remember any of that. And throughout the game, the spirits have been guiding her, or what brought her here in the first place. Now Tyrael is talking about things that she claims the spirits can't hear or don't remember, and he wonders about that. It seems he kind of arches a brow at that. So now I'm starting to wonder too. I wonder if we can trust the spirits, or if they're involved in the fact that Rattle can't remember that she's a Nephilim. Let's ask about Tyrael's command.
You are a great warrior.
And your leadership has guided us all.
I do what I can. Imperius himself would have been hard-pressed to hold these walls as long as these soldiers have. This world owes them a great debt.
Who is Imperius?
Imperius is the Archangel of Valor. It is he who commands the legions of the high heavens.
Okay, Archangel of Valor. The Battle of the Diamond Gates, what's that?
Will your eternal conflict ever end?
We thought we had lost everything at the 5th Battle of the Diamond Gates. The prime evils and their legions crashed against the very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswar, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their impending victory, they turned on each other over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of them.
Alright, so a little philosophy from our friend
Demons
Tyrael.
are in the keep. They're coming up from the depths. To arms! To arms!
When the barbarians tried the same thing 30 years ago.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright, so we're going to go down to the keep depths. Excuse me. Find our way to the breach. And try to... blow up, right? Yeah. And try to repel the incursion by Azmodan's forces. Looks like we got a nice area full of narrow sort of... yeah, we've got a... Hang on, I can't see what I'm doing here. I was going to say we have a nice area full of narrow chokes, which is going to make it easy for us to manage the onslaught of enemies.
Soul Rippers are the bane of the living, creatures born of the endless malice churning within hell. Agile and swift, the Rippers cover ground quickly by latching onto prey with their enormous tongues, and then leaping on top of their victims. From this point, the Ripper cannot be deterred. It has begun to feast.
Wow. So that's the Soul Rippers. They sound fun. Like fluffy bunnies, I guess.
Another attack is coming. We should strike first.
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even know what I'm shooting at here. Fortunately, these hauntings are really clearing me up a lot. Let me drop some more acid on these guys. There we go. That should finish them off. Crude gauntlets. Wait a minute. Is that white or is that? I mean, is that gray or is that green? It's kind of hard to tell. No, it's gray. Okay. That's what I thought, but I was like, wait a minute. Is that some color I haven't seen before? Like an unidentified. Maybe you know. Maybe before they get identified, you know, said items are called crude or something, but no, it was just a weird effect of the light, of the, rather the poison effect there. Made the gray look a little green, so I was a little worried. What did we just pick up? Greater health potion? Okay, so greater, that's the one with the thousands. Those we picked up, that's what I thought. Alright, we got a sword and some pants, both of which are useless. Here we go. We have to break through this door. There's another one here. Anyone here? Yep. Whoa. A Soul Ripper. Glad its tongue didn't do whatever it is that the tongue did. It said something about tongues like leaping forward and latching on. That sounded really gross. Okay. Proper application of haunt keeps us alive. Oh god, that's so good. Oh, it's so good. Actually, wait a minute. Didn't I just say to myself I need to, like, make sure I'm upgrading my follower correctly? What's he got? He's got 28.6. So that's actually, yeah, that's better. And damage to life is almost as good. Or no, wait, what does he got? Oh yeah, he's just got cold damage. So raw DPS is better. 28.6, 29. Yeah. I'm gonna give him this.
I will use this.
We can take that chipped ruby out. Maybe combine it with something. Yeah, so I gotta keep an eye out for Ring's Amulet and Offhand for this guy. I gotta try and remember that. Not every, like, there's secondary concerns. Not everything that's useless to me is necessarily useless. Oh yeah, he leapt across the room with his like tongue grapple thing. Did you guys see that? Like, hit back on the little YouTube bar and check it out. All it takes is a couple, really. Because once you set them up, they last for a few seconds and they kind of jump around between any other mobs who aren't haunted. So the whole group really... Oh yeah, that was his tongue thing. Anyway, the whole group really passes around that haunt, and, you know, 3 of them, I'm doing 60 health per second, so, that's like, what? About 40 seconds to get... 35 seconds to go from 0 to full. So it does about it, yeah. So 3 haunts will do about 1/3 of my life over the length of the spell, because I think it's 12 seconds. Yeah, yeah. So 20 times 12 is, wait, maybe I did my math wrong. Yeah, it's about 700. So yeah, it does about 1/3. That's right. I feel like I missed something. Yeah, I missed this chunk up here. I don't know whether there was anything there. I missed a little bit there, but it seems like the where I'm supposed to go is that way, so you know, hopefully I'm not missing too many satchels full of lore books or anything like that. Still, we'll check out what's going on, you know, we'll see what's up here. If there's anything interesting. We don't want to miss anything. This is kind of a new area. Whoa! Speak of a crazy choke. Ooh, ZR, Thrall of Azmodan. He's molten. So if you stand near him, you'll get burned. You see, he's got this stuff here.
A worthy opponent. Nice.
That was pretty cool. Okay, there's a big area up here. They all just shot me with arrows. There we go. Oops, missed you. All right. Oh, there's a door up here too. Wow, this area is huge. Wow, those quill fiends are nasty. Kind of some high DPS there. So let's keep going, see what else we can find. Oh, that jumper thing is annoying.
I strike at your heart.
Wow, there's a lot of them, huh? Oh, that's awesome. Man, that acid rain cloud is really nice. Messenger of Azmodan, nice. We got a book, sweet. Orders from Azmodan Part 3.
The men actually think that they can hide behind their paltry little walls. But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast.
Okay, so that's what attacked us from below, I guess. The ravening beast. We'll probably have to fight that monster. That may be the siege breaker I've heard other people talk about. I'm trying to decide whether this is worth it. It's got slightly better armor, but no, I don't think so. But this ring, plus 30 dexterity, that might be good for Cormac, actually. What's he got? 15 vitality and 1 to 2 damage. I don't know if he scales, like, let me check his damage. Okay, it's 10.76 now. If I give him 30 dex, it goes down. What went up? Just the dex? What does that use? Dexterity item bonuses are multiplied by dodge chance? Yeah, he doesn't need dex. So we'll vendor that, or break it down or whatever. It looks like there's a shrine here, protection shrine. All right. So now that we found a book, we'll just go straight to the objective here. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. So it should be about this way. Down and around, I guess? Dead guardsman, that can't be good. Okay. Ooh, acid rain. Yep, there we go. Polish them all off. Very nice. Let's keep going. Oh, we got some kind of... Oh, we got some elites here. Alright, so I definitely need to make sure all these guys are covered. With Haunt, as well as the dot from... what is that? Desecrator, you were taking damage. What was that? Oh, that was the ground thing. I was looking at other stuff. I didn't notice those there. So let's pick up our loot, including the health globes, which will heal us up. Socketed Ring of Slaughter. Plus 4 life after each kill, and a socket. After kill isn't that great. It's not that great of a ring, really. Go this way. Okay. Got a chest there, a little bit of gold. I've actually noticed, like, I'm actually making quite a bit of gold because I'm not buying too much off the auction house on my other characters, but I am selling like a lot of stuff I find for just like, you know, 3 or 4 grand for most items, maybe as high as 15 or 20 if I find a decent rare. And even at these levels, you know, level 25, level 20, people are willing to spend it. You know, a lot of people have more gold than they know what to do with. So, even though I bought some stuff yesterday, the sales I made, I'm already almost up to 170. So it's doing, you know, it's not that hard to, if you're prudent about it, you know. Buy low, sell high, only buy what you really need. And try to, you know, figure out how the market, figure out at least one angle on the market, like something you know that people want, and then keep an eye out for it in items, and just, you know, do a search to find similar items and price the best ones correctly, and you'll make some gold. And use that to buy other stuff, you know, stuff that you can't find maybe in the difficulty you're in.
Safe now.
So we got a waypoint here. Keep depths level 1. Now that we've secured the walls, Asmodean has sent his demons through a breach into Keith's depths to steal the Black Soulstone. We have few soldiers to spare for this new threat, so I must go. Let's continue on to the Keep Depths level 2.
A mighty adversary is before us.
Now, right off the bat. Okay, I confused some guys because they were getting in close up in here. Drop a little bit more DPS. There we go. Let's polish these guys off. Nice. Notice how the Haunt was like leaping around all these different guys. Oh wow. There's a lot of these guys, huh?
Need more mana.
Man, Cormac is kind of holding his own, huh? Pretty good. Wow, that was a lot of guys right there.
Evil is closing in around this keep. We must protect the innocent.
Okay. Let's check out what we got from that. We got another ring, I believe. Where did that go? There it is. Just a socket and some magic pants. 14 vitality, kind of decent actually. They're a little bit better. We could put another. We could put an intelligence gem in there and maybe get back 14 of those intelligences that we would lose. And give up a little magic find, but gain some protection. This could be worth hanging on to for a minute unless we find something better. So let's advance here. Right off the bat. Oh, we got these. These guys are like suicide guys. I don't like them. Let's keep them away. Look at this thing. Demonic Tremor up in here. think we better kill this demonic trimmer first. Yeah, definitely.
I do not have enough mana.
Oh, a lot of guys, a lot of swarms of kind of mid-level enemies up in here. Okay, we got...
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
I'm sure they all got little DPS dot on them. Ooh, look at that, an amulet just fell. Very nice. Let's go ahead and ID that. Maybe, even if it's not good for us, it might be better than what Cormac has. Let's take a look. We got some Vambraces. Not good enough. And a rare amulet. Let's see what that has to say. Alright, 20 dex, 16 life after kill, regenerates 1 life per second, and monster kills grant plus 11 experience. So that's actually, that would sell really well, because it's got plus 11 experience on it, as well as the 20 dex. So a demon hunter would probably pay up to 3 or maybe 4,000 gold for that. The life after kill and life regen aren't that great, so I wouldn't put it much higher than 3,500 or 4,000 on the current market, but it would sell. And actually, it might be decent for Cormac. What does he have in terms of an amulet? 2 to 4 damage and attack speed. That's kind of crappy. Yeah, we'll give him this amulet for now. Well, I don't know, actually. This isn't really going to do very much for him. Dex will help his dodge chance. The life after kill might do something. And he could level up a little faster, but that's got damage on it. I don't actually, I'm just going to hang on to this to sell. I'm not going to put it on him. Okay, let's continue here. Keep depths level 2. There's lots of enemies here breaking through the breach, trying to, you know,
more time.
defeat or infiltrate the keep to shut them down. What do we got here? Got a swift skull cleaver. There we go. Yeah, see, with the grass being dead and remembering to use both haunt, which leaps around, so it actually ends up, as soon as somebody dies, it's on somebody else. You only need a few of them. But that and the dot from Acid Cloud and my DPS from Splinters is really keeping everything in its place, making sure I don't get hurt too much. I just have to remember to use everything at the same time. And of course, if they get too close to me, I also have my Confusion. I'm not sure how I feel about Confusion. Maybe I need to like get some runes on it or something. But the other one I had, the Fear, Horrify. I think that was more satisfying. Let's see. I've got a Mojo here. Nope, not better than what I have. And got a nice shield here. What does his shield look like? He's got a little strength on it. It's no good. And yeah, that has more armor too. Yeah, but it doesn't have anything good though. I think yeah, we can find something better than that for him. We'll leave him with what he has for now. Oh.
Need more time.
Thank you, attack angles. Oh, there's a lot of them in here. I didn't see them. How come I can't see them when Cormac can see them? Like, if he's in the room, I should have vision with him, shouldn't I? I guess they didn't agree with me there. It's a real twisty area we've got going on. This guy gets knocked down. go. Oh, that's a cool death animation. That's pretty cool.
Need more time.
Yeah, the haunt is really good. Especially though, like, if it didn't leap to the nearby target, it wouldn't be anywhere near as good as it is. But since it does, it's pretty amazing ability. If you remember. Oh! Put a blanket acid cloud down there and make sure all those guys are dead. Just a blind acid cloud. Okay.
There, a worthy foe.
Whoa! Thank you, no. No, 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 no. You need to go away now. Oh, he's not, that's not good. Oh, he froze me! Bastard! Nice, I charmed it with confusion, too. That's less good. Okay. Whew! Man, that freeze was dangerous. Ooh, I don't know if there's gonna be more enemies like that. Okay. Open up this chest, and then I believe we picked up some items. Let's check those out. Oh, wait. Okay, there's a sword. It's two-handed. That's pretty nice, actually. 29 strength, 36 vitality, or 46 vitality, 37 life after each kill. For a two-handed weapon, that's not bad. It needs more damage on it, unfortunately, so it won't sell like that. Or I'd be very surprised if it sold like that. But if it had a socket that you could put, you know, some damage in, that could be a really nice two-handed weapon for somebody who builds like that. But unfortunately, it's not really. I don't think it's not really saleable without damage on it. Come on through the window. Oh, they died. Alright. Wow, nasty. Okay. Oh, look at all these friggin' enemies. Jeez Louise. Oh, I might die here. I wasted my my grasp too fast. There we go. Bunch up for me, my pretties. Let's get some Oh, I got jailed. Not good. Kill the jailers. Kill the jailers.
Need more mana.
Oh, wow. Swift Skull Cleaver. Nice. These guys have good names. Look at this thing. Oh, so cool. Yeah, give it up. Wow. They've kind of upped the difficulty here a little bit, at least in terms of the swarms that are attacking me down here. Anyone else want some? Man, what am I supposed to do? Find the breach. Okay. I haven't found the breach yet. I think we're getting close, though. Jesus. Ah! Suicide, guys. Not good. You need to kite carefully in this game. If you get too close, if you let him get too close, you can get really screwed. That was terrible.
Need more time.
Ah! Oh, the cooldown reduction on Grasp of the Dead is very nice. Very nice. Oh, look at this. There was a resplendent chest back here. Fall of the Barbarians Part 1. Okay, this refers to the history of the previous games.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Kathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Alright. Okay, so we've picked up a few new items. Check those out. Let's see. Got a mace. What does this guy have? 29.4. Yeah, that's no good. It's got a nice dexterity on it, though. 42 dexterity, level 18. That might sell for, I don't know, 1,000, maybe 1,500. I have to check, but it's not that great. But it's only level 18, so somebody might like it for the dexterity and the damage to life. That's trash. It's trash. I wouldn't say that's trash, but it won't sell for anything, so I guess I would say it's trash. And that's decent just because it's got Magic Find and main stat at level 15. I can sell that. The rest of the stuff, not really. Look at all these gems and stuff. Okay, gotta keep going. Gotta find the breach. Oh wow, what's going on over here? That looks like the catapult stuff from the previous level. That wore off faster than I was expecting it to. We're alright, we're alright. There's a health globe for us. I presume that at the higher difficulties, far fewer health globes drop. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Oops. Suicide bomber. Many suicide bombers. Yeah, very nice. Oh, acid rain.
Great effort brings great reward.
Nice. Get out of here. Fighting in the door like this really works out with the Templar and my crowd control abilities here on the Witch Doctor. Whoa, teleporter! Not good, not good. Better do something about this jackass. Oh, I can't even... Yes, thank you.
What a monstrous creature!
Let's go deal with his minions. They didn't really follow him. Or did we already get them? Okay, I guess we already got them. Still searching for this breach. There we go, using the corner. So let's put a little acid on these guys. Oops.
Need more time.
Not good. Look at my health boat filling up from all the haunts. Oh, so nice. Got a little too close there. Keep moving. Ah. God, I don't like those things. Die, die. There we go. Wow. Okay, ring. Crappy ring, crappy sword. Crappy ring, crappy sword. Well, that's not crappy, actually. Hit per life and chill, that could sell for something, actually. Depends on, well, no, not really. I don't know. I don't think anybody's building chill builds at this level. Okay, I guess we ran out of room there. Must be in that other corner.
This keep was not made to hold demons at bay.
Are you sure? I thought it was made for that. Well, whatever. Here we go. Here's the path.
You're too late. My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse, and those of your friends.
Alright. Find the Bastion's Keep larder? Oh, look at all these dead guards. That's no good. Here we go. To the Keep depths, level 3. So we're gonna fight our way down through another level in search of this mythical larder. Keep going here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is a little bit, well, we haven't really got started yet, I guess. I was gonna say this is a little bit more manageable. Looks like this is the wrong way to go. Need to go right here on the mini-map there. One way or the other, I guess. Yeah. Keep going. Oh, we got another one of these guys too. It's gonna wear off, yep. Look at it just bust through the walls. That's actually really kind of cool.
The world is a safer place.
Okay. Let's keep going here. I hear another one, I think. Oh my goodness, there's... Oh, these guys are mortars too. That's no good. Can't even get in there. Yeah, they're coming through. Oh my goodness. Mortar minion, yeah. Look at that. Okay, don't just stand there! Oh, it's pretty rough to deal with these guys. Alright, there should just be the one left. Okay, we charmed him. Alright, let's keep hitting him, keep hitting him. Sin the Discordant. Ah, don't stand in the mortars. There we go.
A worthy opponent.
Nice. Okay, we're almost full of items here. We might have to go back, but let's check out what we got. That's a decent axe. Not that great. Quiver, no. What else did we get? A ring? Some junk ring? Okay, I need to take all this stuff back. So we'll use the town portal spell here to travel back to camp and deal with our inventory woes. Let's stick the stuff that might possibly be saleable in here. And let's get rid of our gems. Okay. The rest of this I'm going to salvage. Maybe it's time for another. Maybe it's time for another round of using up salvage materials. I've been making a lot of them. Oh, nice! I salvaged that thing and got the gem back. That's nice. Yeah, why not? Let's see if we can do something cool here with our friend. Maybe we can make something a better offhand for Cormac. So let's see. I'm level 27, and my follower is level 27. Let's see what Smith can forge here in terms of armor. It's near level 27. Adept chain belt. That might be worth looking at. That's rare. Plate leggings. Those require 25. What about armor? That's 22. Can't make too much good stuff yet. What about weapons? We can make one-handed weapons. Let's see what he's got. Master Soldier Axe. 31.2, one-handed. Plus 2 magic random properties. That could work out. What else has he got? Hammer. A Viper? Is that that's a Mojo? That's interesting. I didn't know I could make that. That could work out. That's two-handed. Alright, so let's make a bunch of Master Soldier Axes, see if we get anything good for Cormac. Or I guess technically there might be something good for us. So that's just pure pure subtle essence. We don't need any tiger claws or whatever they're called. Let's grab a few of these. Fallen Tooth, yeah. Okay, let's go make some axes and see what we get. This is essentially playing another version of the slot machine. Master Soldier Axe, one-handed, level 27. Alright. So we'll make a bunch of these. It's that one. Ooh, it's got some damage and a socket. Okay, what else can we get from you? Is that any good? Life after kill and a socket. That's no good. Life after kill and a socket. So far this is the best one. Let's see what else we can get out of him. Monster kills experience, chances to stun. What's this one? 1-4 lightning damage. This is 4-7. That's really much better. So, see what else we can get. 1-4 holy and damage to life. That's kind of decent. But on Cormac, we really need to beat DPS. So, let's see what else we can do. What does this have? This is only 37.8. That's more than what I have, than my rare mace. And that has a thing in it too, so this is actually a really good weapon. Alright. Each hit adds life. A little crafting roulette here. 3-6 arcane increases attack speed. That might be, maybe we'll give that one to Cormac and keep this one for ourselves. I don't know. Because he can benefit from the attack speed more than we can. Let's make a few more to see what else we get. Stun on hit and a socket. Cold damage and attack speed. No, that was more cold damage. Or more arcane. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Yeah, hit adds life and all this other stuff. Alright, so we got a couple decent axes out of that. We'll go put our materials away. Okay. And let's see, we need the damage thing for this. Ruby, yeah, that's damage. That's thorns, critical, and adds life. So yeah, we need to figure out what's the best thing we can make. I think that's the best we can make, so we just have to pry that out, stick it in our new weapon. Let's go see the gem dealer, Shen, covetous Shen. Let's remove the gem from our main weapon. You know, cost us a bit of money, but that's alright. So now let's do a straight comparison. We have this rare mace that we're using. It's only 25.8 DPS. So 15 to 28 damage. The one we're going to equip is 21 to 38 damage, so right there we're doing better in terms of raw damage. Now we're going to miss the damage to life and the stun, but we're going to actually up the damage even more with this nice flawless ruby here. So now, wow, yeah, we've just really given ourselves a nice damage upgrade here. From around 30 to 30, what was it, around 35? Yeah, 35 to around 51 DPS. So that's definitely going to be our new main. And then, actually, I guess we could, yeah, this was still better for Cormac than that one. So what I'll probably do is put this back on the auction house and sell it. Meanwhile, yeah, we've got a 29.4, we've got a 37.8, so this is an upgrade for Cormac, definitely. Sure, he's using it. And let's wrap up here our inventory management. Let's salvage the scimitar. There we go. And we'll stick everything back in here, nice and clean, to go back out. I can auction that later. We've got a nice upgrade for our damage without buying anything off the auction house, of course, because that gem, like, I could have used this and done a lot more, 14 to 28, but the gem that I crafted myself from things that dropped, that's how I want to play this character. Let's return to the Keep's Depths, level 3, and keep searching for the Bastion Key Larder. Now that we've given ourselves that nice damage upgrade, we'll see how everything reacts. Watch how fast, yeah, watch how fast these guys go down now. And of course, all our spells also take advantage of the new damage, which means things like Acid Rain are going to do that much more damage. I'm not sure if Haunt is keyed off of Assuming Spirit. No, that scales with my level, so that's still only taking 20 per second, but that's all right, because our other abilities, yeah, much better now with the new weapon. Cormac's up in the front lines doing his thing. I'm in the back, ranged, you know, making sure nobody gets up here. We do have to find this larder that was mentioned, however. Nice. Here we go. Waypoint and the larder. Let's head inside. Keep it safe. Oh, visit the following areas. Okay. So now we have to kill Gome in the larder, whoever that is.
Not alone in here.
The spirits speak and discuss of the creature that awaits me in the larder. They whisper of his ravenous hunger and the stench of rotting flesh that follows him. I'm often surrounded by horrors. Could this new demon truly be so sickening? Yeah, exactly. One of my viewers is saying, you can imagine me on a slot machine in Vegas. Just one more, just one more. It's happened that way. Oh, here we go.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh from your bone.
Ugly brute, isn't he? Stomach is a mouth. Okay. Time to get started, I guess. Make sure he's dotted with Haunt.
Needs more time.
Let's not let him hit us with whatever the hell those things are. Oh, acid slime. That's hilarious. Oh, this guy's a pussycat.
Need more time.
Just keep him dotted. Keep him slowed. Keep him away from you, and don't stand still too long. Oh yeah, this guy's a pussycat. Ugh. Stupid acid slimes. You're making me look bad. Certainly has a lot of HP, I'll give him that. And it's not helping that I'm like missing. Oh, he's giving off some sort of poison gas. Hold on, I can't stand in that either. I didn't notice it at first, but yeah. Sneaky, Gome. Just keep him dotted, you know? Keep him slowed and dotted, and he can't do too much to me. He's so slow, too. Let's dot him again. Just keep applying the damage. There we go. You're almost done now, buddy. Acid slimes aren't going to save you. Nothing's going to save you. Nothing! There we go. The Ravening Beast. Quest complete. Very nice.
God is the largest of Asmodan's sin lieutenants, and he possesses no less than 4 mouths. Though his voracious appetite is certainly his greatest weapon, his bile and, well, other noxious excretions are equally lethal. When last seen in battle,
farts. That's what Deckard Cain is so delicately dancing around. His noxious, poisonous farts. Like, a whole new meaning to the term silent but deadly. Alright, so we dropped a bunch of stuff. Let's make sure we don't miss anything. For those of you who may not know, in the game you can hit the Alt key to re-eliminate or re-highlight items like this, depending on a setting in the game settings. You can either have things show all the time, never show, or no, they can show when you hold the Alt button down, or they can display for 10 seconds, and that's the option I've chosen. I like that the best. So what did he say? The scent of battle saturates the air. So many sacrifices, we must honor them by pushing forward. Alright, so the Lord of Gluttony is dead, as are Asmodan's hopes of stealing the Soul Stone. The battle is turning, and I must discuss our next course with Tyrael. Lord of Gluttony is dead. So Gome, I guess, was the invader, not the Siegebreaker that I have heard people talk about. That must be later in the act. Let's check out our goodies. What do we get? Some pants. Let's identify. Ooh. I don't know if you guys saw, but my eyes just went like that. Wow, 35 strength, 65 dexterity, 34 intelligence, 24 vitality, and 2 empty sockets. Those are, you know, it's almost a shame because the strength and dexterity are lost on me, you know. I'll get a tiny bit of dodge from it, I guess. But just the vitality and intelligence alone, along with the 2 sockets, I may be able to make a really nice item for myself out of that. Certainly better than what I have on right now, and almost double the armor. So all around, go ahead and equip that and try and remember to stick some gems in there when I have a chance later. Let's look at our rare crossbow. We won't be able to use it. Or I guess we can. It's a 2-handed weapon, but it won't be good enough. Got some poison damage. Ooh, actually, this is a nice weapon. I can sell this. Because even though it's 2-handed, it's got experience 13 on it. It's got chance to hit. It's got some nice base damage. And it's got a socket. So I may be able to sell that. This I won't, and that I won't. That I actually did buy. And I could sell this for like 1,000, maybe 1,500, maybe. Well, it depends on what people are selling. It's level 13, so it's nice and low, which means most people ignore the market. And people are building different sets down there. The 17 is a decent number for a level 13 item, so I'll probably be able to sell it. But mainly those pants are very nice, and completing the quest. So let's go ahead and town portal back.
useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Speaking of baited, how many times are you going to come and gloat before you've won, schmuck? In any case, let's go ahead and talk to Lieutenant Leveille.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
Okay, so now they've investigated the armory. So I'll have to go examine what's going on down there. I sense great unease. The spirits howl in my ears, and worse sounds come from the armory. Has something happened to the Black Soulstone? Leah needs me. Alright, so before we head down there, let's just do a little bit more quick inventory management. Take care of these items. And see if we can get some decent gems for our pants. Okay, so 10 strength, intelligence, dexterity, vitality. So we can go by the vitality route or the intelligence route. I feel like we need to up our damage more. So that means we need intelligence. We need as many topazes as we can find. So let's see what we can make out of that. And stick them in our pants.
A caravan made it through with some new goods.
Nope. Okay, let's combine some gems here. Looks like we'll be able to make one flawless topaz. We can't make it perfect anyway because we can't get pages. But I can make a flawless one. So that'll be the first one that goes into the pants here. It's going to add 18 intelligence, so watch our damage go. This will probably bring us over 200. Yeah, 207, nice. Okay, and it's another 10. We'll stick that in there for now. We can always take it out later. So all told, yeah, that was really nice. Our intelligence is up to 234 now. We just gave ourselves another 10% damage boost on top of what we got from our new item. So let's head down into the armory. I gather something's going on down there, something with the Black Soulstone. Leah may need our assistance. But in actuality, I guess we're not going to go right now because that's about an hour. And that's all the time we have for this episode. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.